Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn as a data analytics. Today's is learn as a part 11 is a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet are one of most important tools for as a data analyst, and they is help organize, calculate, and analyze and as a visualize the data. And the most commonly used spreadsheet tools are as a Microsoft Excel and as a Google Sheet. And the Microsoft Excels in the as show the same page, and the selected cells has to show the name, and as formulas bar has to show, and columns headers is show the A B C and also has to show in this columns, and as a row header to show as 1 2 3 4, and many rows numbers has to show, and the seat tabs has to show the seat numbers as a seat 1 seat 2 seat 3, and also has to create. And first is a spreadsheet basic. A spreadsheet is a software application is used to store, organize, calculate, and analyze the data in rows and the columns. A spreadsheet is like as digital notebooks, and where information is stored in tables. And the main parts of the spreadsheet is a row is a horizontal lines, as a show the 1 2 3, and this example is show the rows in first row is 1 as a 2 and 3, and as a columns is a vertical lines as to show, and this as the vertical lines, and this the names is A B C, and also as to the alphabetic numbers as to gives. And cells is a intersections of rows and as a columns. And A2 means as a, and A is columns, and 2 is a row, so the find as a Rahul. And as a B2, so the B and is a columns, and 2 is a row, so the 25 is edge as to find. And as a worksheet, a single page in a spreadsheet, and the workbooks is of files as containing one or as a more worksheets. Second is a Google Sheet. A Google Sheet is a Google's as online spreadsheet applications, and it works like Excel but as a save your the works in online, and allowing multiple people to edit same files at same time, and features as free to use as automatic savings as real time collaborations accessible from any device with internet, and easy sharing using links. And examples as 3 employees as update a same sales report from different locations as without sending files to each others. And third is a Microsoft Excel. A Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application is developed by as a Microsoft, and the Excel is help you as store the and calculate, analyze, and the present the data. And the features is formulas as the function, charts, pivot tables, as sorting and as filterings, and conditionals formattings. And the examples company stories is the monthly sales data in excels, and as a calculate a total sales is automatically using formulas. Fourth is a row and the column. Row and columns is organize the data inside the spreadsheet, and the easy meaning row is a horizontal, so as a horizontal to show as a row, and the vertical says to show as a columns, and as a row is as give as a numbers like 1 2 3, and as a columns as a letter as a B and the C as to give. And the fifth is a cells and range. Cells is instructions sorry as a intersections of a row and the column. And the example is A1 and B2. So the example is A and B as colons has to show, and A1 is show as a Rahul, and the B2 is show as a 25 is the age. Sorry guys, as a B1 is a 25. And the range is a groups of a cell. And the examples A1 and 2 as A5, and B2 and as a D8, and the A1s 2 are C10. And examples as a range is a A1 2 as a C3. So the A1 is theirs and as a C3, and the C is meanings as a third columns, and 3 means as a third row. So the first column first row to select as a third column third row, and all the data is show in this table. 6 is a data entry. Data entry means as entering information into a spreadsheet, and the types of data and the text as a numbers, date as a currency, and the percentage is examples. Product and price has to give. A laptop is 15,000, sorry, as a 50,000, and mobiles is a 20,000. Seventh is the data formatting. Data formatting is changing appearance of data without changing its values. And the formatting options as bold, italic, font size, font colors, cell colors as borders, currencies, and the percentage and the date formats. And the example as a before the formatting as a 50,000 as to show, and the after the formatting as currency signs as to show, and the 15,000, and last three values after the commas has to show, and the values is same but as a look as a better. 8 is a data validations. Data validations is a control what users can enter into a cell, and the example as a gender columns, and allow the values in a male, females, and the others. And if someone says type ABC, and the spreadsheet is display as error, and the benefit is reduce the mistakes, as improve the data as a quality, and as ensures as a consistency. Ninth is a basic formulas. Basic formulas is explanations sums used to calculate values, and every formulas has start with as a equal sign, and the example is a addition as a equal a1 plus as a b1, and the subtractions as equal a1 minus b1, and the multiplication equal sign, and a1 as a stars, and b1, and the divisions as equals a1's backslash and b1. And tenth is a function, as functions are as a built-in formulas that as perform a specific calculations. In the common function is a sum, add numbers as equal signs, and sum sum, and counts inside the range as to gives like a1 and colons as a5, and as max is find the as a largest numbers, and equals as a max max, and the counts inside a c1 and the colons and a c10. And as a count is a count cells as the containing numbers, and as equals and the count count and the counts inside a1's colons as a10. And after as a average function, as calculate the average like as equals and the average as to, and after the counts inside as b1's colon the b5. And mean is find smallest numbers as equals and min's mean, and counts inside as c1 colons as a c10. 11th is sorting the data. Sorting arrange the data in a specific orders, and sort the data from smallest or as a largest or alphabetically. And the types is ascending is A to Z in small to large, and descending is Z to A is large to a small. And examples as before sortings, as the names has to give like Ravi, Amit and the Priya. And after as the sorting as so the ascending orders, and the names is gives first as to so as Amit, and after as Priyas, and last as Ravi's as to so. And 12th is filtering the data, as a filtering is so only the data that is much sorry as a match as a specific conditions. And the examples as a employee tables, and employee tables is to show and the names and the department. Rahul's is sales, Priya's is HR, and the Amit is the sales. And as a filter, as a department equals as a sales department employee data has to show as a names and the department, as a Rahul's is a sales department and Amit is a sales department. As a filtering is help you as a focus to relevant data without deleting others records. And my channels I am launched as separate the data entry course, and so this course has to show all the formulas and the function is used in the data entry in Microsoft Excel, so as easy to launch in data entry course in my YouTube channels. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.